Okay. All right, so we got Arkansas on the floor in reverse, and then we have Louisiana in the first in the reverse. I'm gonna see. I'm just gonna do a pull from the bag. We'll finish this later. Okay. Sank, bank, drank, crank, and thank. Somebody might have something to thank God for or something, or somebody is trying to give you something or offer you something. So you can thank God or something. I don't know. You have to be careful. All right. I've been trying to process some stuff today. I really have. I don't like that people have taken my data and dispersed it, and they want me to look at these people to get it back. I don't like it. I'm not okay with it. Also, I keep on, there's somebody that's very tapped into my energy or the situation. Okay, we have something about an evil twin. So this could be an actual twin, okay? Or this is somebody that is not a twin. It is actually somebody that's acting like they're your twin. This could be a twin flame, or this could be a doppelganger, copycat, somebody that want to be you, or just have some position or something that you have, a gift that you have. This is somebody that want to seem like they do it better than you or something like this. Um, Especially, it's something that's very conflicting about this. This person look like a mix between Young Ma and my auntie Risa. Um, but I think it's divine clarity seer, and she's just too tapped into the frequency. I feel like about 6 months ago, maybe something like this, in what it says in intercourse PA. So I don't know. Something about some road trip. Some keep telling me about this road trip, and I don't know if it's time for a road trip or something happened during the road trip. Maybe the road trip that we took, like you don't know if your spouse or something have been consumed by AI or a neural chip. Somebody could be living in the house with you and they neural chip to a whole different person and they building with that person. They not building with you. They could be using your finances, your identity, but somebody is building with somebody else neurologically here. So there's no proof of it, words being spoken out of their mouth, right? Okay. So these are people, they know that it would piss me off to think that a bitch knows something more about my man than I do. So this would be, that would be something that'll make me just tear the whole world apart. You understand? I mean, even if this was on a work base and everything was extremely professional, it would be, I would feel like that's the grounds for divorce. I feel like that's treason or grounds for divorce more than, but what do you say if your family is in on it? You know what I'm saying? That's just weird. Either they're not your family or they not humans or they're not gods or they're not something. Okay. Um, that's the part that's like damning or whatever, right? I feel like that's worse than because adults are gonna do what they want to do with their body. I mean, I do believe in your body, your choice, and I do believe if you get caught doing something, okay. But I don't think that people should be able to um set you up from birth and neurochip you and record everything and stay with you and stay committed to you. And then at the end of a 30-year something, disperse all of this sacred knowledge or all this these sealed documents. I don't think they should be able to use that in a court of law. If I can't have access to yours to fight the case too, then you should not be able to have access to mine. That's not a real court case. That's why I said, imagine some heathens or something trying to persecute the Christ. Do you understand what I'm saying? Or Jesus or God. They would make it work. Like with this type of prosecution, I'm pretty sure they would be able to get people to believe something about this person or whatever, with all the tools and necessities that they have. But it doesn't mean that it's true, you know, and it doesn't mean that it is grounds for, because in these situations, the day that you came towards me and you knew that you was connected to the secret society and y'all was about to rob me was the day that the relationship was over. That was the day that God, because God don't work with law, right? That's the day that a God would have cut off from you. Like you would think that you cutting me off and blinding me, but really, that's the day that you cut me off. And since I didn't know that you did this, everything that I did during the duration of the relationship was acceptable because of what you came in or what you already laid the stamp of the relationship on. So everybody else in the community and in my family, everybody knew that they were feeding me to somebody that was going to rob me with them. Do you understand what I'm saying? The day that that happened was the day that nothing else would, you would not be able to call. And again, what we're talking about is a fountain. Somebody did this because they knew I was a fountain, or they knew that I was a healer, or maybe a Reiki healer, or something about my energy, my touch, my sex, my mouth, my something is healing. So they just thought that they could take advantage of this. Okay, mind control somebody, get them to do things, all these, but there's different elements. Like the mother had something to do with it. She's the one that could get into the daughter's energy when she gets MK Ultra to allow for. It's like the mother is taking action with these people when you're taking. It's kind of gross when you think about it. All right. So these are not choices, like, because I was just reading the word captivity and cease. And I was like, okay, I kind of get it now. I kind of get what somebody did or whatever like this, okay? We got Bernie Sanders is in reverse. I can kind of get what they, like, I don't feel embarrassed about anything, you know, even if it was mind control or even if it was me choosing to do it. You know, I'm not feeling embarrassed about anything. It's just, I feel like these people that did whatever this is should be, you know, embarrassed. Okay, we got something that's safe to flush down the toilet. Okay, so this is making me think about Taurus was telling me one day to stop flushing my cigarette butts down the toilet because maybe it might do something to the toilet or whatever. And I'm like, that sounds a little crazy or whatever. But he was like, no, I think it is or whatever. So about 3 months ago, maybe, he told me to stop doing that or whatever. He was like, just put it in the trash, right? But we don't use the trash bin in that bathroom that much, but it was full for a while. It needed to be changed, and finally I went ahead and changed it. So it was the first time that I ever, since we got that new trash bin, it was the first time that I ever changed it. And then something was telling me, you see what they doing? And I'm like, what? Because somebody kept on doing readings and they was talking about a cigarette with fire or whatever caused a fire. And then I'm thinking like, what the hell? And then I thought about it. I'm like, oh, I threw out that bin. I threw out that thing the other day. And I said, don't tell me that like Taurus told me to start throwing them in the trash. Well, of course not, just throw it in there hot. I mean, so when I'm smoking in the bathroom, if I don't have my ashtray in there, then I will soak the cigarette butt in water for a couple minutes or whatever. I'll just sit in there and just twist it around and put it under the water and just until it gets soupy wet, and then I'll throw it in the trash. But I feel like somebody could have went into the trash. I'm seeing that wolf looking in the trash in one of my cards. And they could have found that in there, and then they could have tried to say somebody's mentally ill for throwing butts in the garbage. Like, I don't know, it's something like this that somebody's trying to do. Okay? So, I mean, like I said, that could be something. That could be something. I picked up a sense of that about something else a while back. But that could be something that somebody could be like doing right amongst you, to know that they have people that come searching through the trash or something, whatever this is, to find out information. So somebody could be trying to say that you're mentally ill for doing that, but this could be something like that, okay? Now, let's see. So something to flush something safe. So we got that, right? Okay. And we got intercourse in PA. Is PA Pennsylvania? No, that's Penn something. What state is that?
Did you see Grandma McFlurry?
Mm-hmm.
Did you see Grandma McFlurry?
Mm-mm. Oh, I think it is Pennsylvania.
Mom, it's on the bag though.
Oh yeah, I did see that on there. I just saw grandma. I didn't see McFlurry. So I guess that is Pennsylvania. Okay, so did we? Oh, we did drive through Pennsylvania when we went to New York.
Why he look like that?
Mm-hmm. So we did. Girl, I'm hearing somebody a baby or something. Somebody could have put something in your drink that caused you to have a miscarriage, but that's murder. I would think that could be murder. Also, cease. The word cease, it kind of means like for somebody to take into captivity or take by force or authority, but none of these people had authority to do so. Here. So like I said, this could be what this arranged marriage shit is, or these twin flames, or people, just spiritually taking hold of your name or your identity and using it in order to get a certain amount of money or get on their feet or something, and then coming up out of your account. Like if there's an endless trust fund for somebody, that could be what these people have done here. That could be what these people have done here. They could even have fake court cases to make it seem like somebody, like with the Trump cases and stuff like this, with these people getting this large amount of money, that older lady, that could be something like these people are doing court cases like that to thin out the money. So when you get back to, when somebody find out about this account that was supposed to be transferred over to them, there won't be much left, or you won't know exactly how much was in there or who took it or how much they took. Because I doubt these people have a log. I doubt they have a log where they are. Yeah, somebody could have seized somebody or put this Medusa energy. So I just put who is Allegra Trump Versace. So the hangman could be representing them taking the Medusa energy, and or this could be a god. This could be God. And this, you have to be able to, when you read these things in mythology, God translates the words for me in my head. Okay, so I know that there's a sense that if these people, just like in the Bible, how they talk about women, most women, there's something, it's not that many women's talked about mainly in the Bible, and when they are, they have been like actually with the womb, right? They have been like vilified in some sense. Okay, so that's the first kind of red flag that I wasn't too far fetched this lifetime to, after seeing and sensing what I've seen, that God could be a female. Okay, and somebody could be here that's a living God, a most high energy, or the closest thing to it. All right, so somebody could have seized somebody here so they can take this money here. Okay, all right, something like this. Okay, now somebody, the world card is in reverse, so this is the apple of God's eye in reverse. So somebody could not want this person to fly high. They don't want them to have a 10 of pentacles. Okay, so the 10 of pentacles, but the 10 of pentacles is, like I said, it's like a spectacle being made of a kingdom. There's lots of spectators. All those pentacles represent some type of groups or government agencies or something that are spying on one person, whether they have them seized or imprisoned. Because if you look at it, like I told you, my coat of arms is on the 10 of Pentacles card. Excuse me, on the walls of the castle or the infirmary or whatever that woman is standing in. It could be a mental institution. It's just different things that they've used to seize or to capture women, especially American women, for a very long time. Men coming here, they may have a religion that don't even match the religion of our nation, but in Wisconsin, they renewed that act that it's from the old days, right? Where if a woman even doesn't, agree with the religious aspect. Now, okay, imagine somebody is secretly is a Muslim. You think that they is an atheist or something. Now they got Muslim groups that they go to. They have secret meetings that they go to every day or once a week or something like this. So there's proof that they're in this, but you never knew. You didn't. This is a secret group. You the wife never knew. and then this person starts meeting up with other people and sleeping with other women and introduce. There's a story in the Bible where it said they brought all of these women or something in and allowed somebody to try them, right? So they could be doing this with a secret society, bringing these women in that somebody can try that they think would fit in more with this group. Maybe shut her mouth, shop, and just talk about girly stuff and not talk about politics. But I'm not made like that. I am politics. You understand what I'm saying? It's something like this, okay? There's something else that runs, I feel, through my blood, okay? So, um, so imagine that, and then now this person is going to secret meetings, and now they got secret connections in your city, right? So you don't know nothing about this, but you on trial, or they're thinking about putting you in a mental captivity or a coma. I call it a walking coma. It's just like how I was just watching how the eagle, if you cover its eyes when you capture it to take it for treatment or whatever other reason, it can't see anything, so it kind of calms down. So somebody could have did something, put a veil, okay, over you, so you can't see. So you can't see what everybody else in the world, or you can't really be all the way alert, because they said the eagle can be very angry and it will attack quickly. Okay, so if it sees something, it sees with its eyes a majority. So it also made me think about Joseph, I think, in the Bible when he was going blind, right? These eyes could also be existing energies that are around you that keep a lookout on you or keep a lookout, and this could be a part of you, right? That if your eyes are not glued on you, or if they're busy doing something else, or if they're single, they're only worried about themselves or what they can get out of the situation, then you screwed. Because when God opened up these eyes and they have this knowledge or something like this, people can easily just say, forget this person, we're going to take this information, we're going to do something with it ourselves, okay? So I see things, like I said, in different layers. I see things or sense things in layers, okay? So again, this could be somebody trying to imagine it's your kingdom. You're fine, but these people want to overthrow you, and so they make these accusations or they make you look a certain way. Okay, the people don't want to listen to you. Satan or whatever fooled all the rest of the people against you behind your back. You couldn't see this going on because you couldn't sense this. Okay, and now you looking up and everybody is like laughing or thinking you are mockery or something like this. Okay, so somebody hung this person up so they could take this money to somebody else. Okay, but I'm guessing it's an ending to this. Okay, somebody's not doing that. This could be abundance. This could be information. This don't have to be money. This could be access to certain things that's worth more than money, because through this access you can get a lot of money or a lot of acknowledgement or a lot of partners, powerful people to connect with. Okay, so it's about like abundance in general. But most likely, if a nine of pentacles is an upright, she should look like it. People should be seeing like, oh girl, okay, I'm seeing you. Okay, your nails. Okay, all right, girl, look at your hair and everything. Have you seen such and such go through her glow up or whatever? It would be something like, it would be something like that. Somebody wouldn't be sitting in this. Okay, what I went through in the past couple years, I wouldn't be still sitting here, or something looks like it's deteriorating. My hair, my beauty or something, I'm looking raggedy now. It's normally not supposed to look like that. But if somebody wants somebody else to look like the nine of pentacles, like a golden calf, they will put their money together or make sure this person has things so they can kind of be putting on for the city, right? And then people will be like, yeah, this person looks successful. God got to be backing this person, because look what she doing. She doing so much, and this person ain't doing nothing. It's something about playing with people's minds or something like this, okay? Yeah. So somebody could have did all of this for a witch, a Queen of Pentacles energy that's in reverse here. They could have not seen their wife or somebody as the world anymore. We got also the Ten of Pentacles in reverse. Somebody could be trying to slam down something real quick. Like I just seen that they said Trump is going to be excused from being indicted or something. I don't even think that that's him for real. But if it is, I doubt that, because if this is one of the people that did this abandonment ritual on the Christ, they can't go into that energy anymore. I'm not taking any risk. I'm not taking any chance. If anybody wanted to come back into my energy or something like this, or try to fix something or something, they would have to be standing. We would have to be in a public area in some kind of place. I would have to be fully awake and aware of what's going on all around me. Okay, and and this would have to be something that could be recorded and replayed that I could see. All right, you hear what I say? Okay. Because if the witnesses is on somebody else's team, the witnesses ain't gonna make no difference. You understand? Okay. So I'm not really buying that right now, even if I'm stepping into something because somebody took something. 10 years, 21 years, somebody took something here, um, and built something here. All right. And I feel like somebody wants you to think you won, but there's one little thing here that's telling me that somebody's doing some tricky shit right here. And you better pay attention here. Okay. Today, you better pay attention. Now, this is something like, oh, like court or something that you wouldn't even think that people would be operating in today. But they've already, in this heathen court, they've already been deliberating. What you have to know is that most of these people that are exalted or idols that have been put in front of our face, especially when the time when Christ is going to be here claiming this throne, is that most of these people is already compromised. All of them work together some kind of way or something like this. They would make it hard for it to seem that Christ can go into a higher status or into a nicer place or a safe space to plant, because I like to say, I tend to say, they left me down here, but really I'm up there in my mind. These people are down there in their mind. Now I may be down here in what you would call suburbia middle class energy, but these people are up there when it comes to landowners and things like this in the caste system. Okay, it's not the fact of where I am, it's where that these people are trying to block me from moving past that and collecting these last couple of badges and getting up back to the top to a, not even a priesthood, but the cloud or the mist of God that will be hovering over the caste system. Okay. That's something like this. Okay. So let's just look at it like that. So in Louisiana, okay, somebody could have had a world card energy in Louisiana. Somebody, I'm hearing somebody saying that somebody is the best or something like this, but maybe they have to recant that. Maybe this was the world card in the physical where everybody else in the world, this is a worldwide name, all right, that everybody would know, that they were thinking was the best or the world card energy, but actually this person was digging into my energy, and that's why this person was convinced that this person had the best energy. You see what I'm saying? So I'm hearing that hottest nigga under the sun. So like in spirituality or in holiness, this person would be under the sun, but to the world this person would be shining like they are the sun, and people could convince, maybe be convinced that maybe the sun is the person that's the lowly one. This is kind of like what I'm seeing here. Okay, yeah, this person could have did this man down energy here. Somebody could be sick or somebody could have something or something like this. We seen that green thing on that person's lip. I already said what I said, especially if it's in Louisiana. I already said what I said. Okay. We got BR. Okay. P and B, PB and J. PB or BR in reverse in Louisiana. So there could be some family members that live in Louisiana. I'm thinking about Klaus and them having to move down to Louisiana or somewhere else. Well, wait a minute. Let's stop. Because I said, if that's New Orleans, then where is the old Orleans? It's almost like I said that pipeline from the Midwest up here down to the South or something. If that's New Orleans, where was the old Orleans? Okay. So somebody could have tried this tactic here, or somebody is down for the count or out here, because of some kind of illness or something like this. I don't know. Again, they would go with that 4 months or something. Somebody was doing something. Okay. There's also a heavy presence of like some property, in like a Arkansas, Tennessee, something like this. And there's also a house or it's something in Louisiana. Okay. Also, the other day I seen a stork, a fake stork like this sitting inside of the somebody's yard, and I thought it was real for a second. Okay. So it could be like a farm area or something here. It was like in a farmhouse or something. And then also we have this stork or whatever. This made me think about Washington, um, George Washington. Because there's some things, some symbolism or whatever about storks or some type of wind, some type of land and air birds like this when it comes to George Washington. Okay, so I don't know. Somebody could be. We got 19 something. We got 19 in reverse. We got 1996, something like this. Something could have happened in 1996 here. This also, like I said, this made me think about somebody being put like gods in the past or shit, even today. I don't know. That could be put in tombs or something for safekeeping or something like this. Okay. Or like I said, a tomb could also be like a walking coma kind of energy where you are walking amongst the world, but you don't really know what's really going on in the world. Okay. You really don't. Okay. It's something like that. So there's somebody, a transgender person maybe, okay, that thought that they was a Baphomet, Lucy energy, that thought that they was gonna sit in a nine of cups or something, but I feel like that's not the case. This could be a man that could have put you in the eight of swords to take this position. Okay. But now this person is in reverse. Like somebody's not happy. I've got that song happier two times in the past couple days. So somebody's saying they want to be happier, but I'm telling somebody, you have to, that had to start within yourself. Like, and then if you're going around stealing people's joy or happy or things that make them happy in their life, if this is a profession of yours, then obviously you have to check yourself, because you'll find somebody that's happy and full. It makes me think about 4 years ago when I first started going through this process. How beautiful it was, the most beautiful time in my life. Like I told y'all, I'm gonna keep saying it over and over again. It's the first time I took a trip by myself. I went to Florida. And it was the first time that I ended up renting a car by myself and doing the whole thing by myself, without tourists driving me around or renting the car and everything for me. And when I was down there,
You went to Florida by yourself?
A peacock flew over my car when I was driving down the street.
With the color
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Yeah, I was shocked. So I felt like that was like a spirit of good luck or something like this. Okay. But yeah,
Do
I
they
don't.
fly? They
Well,
have
it kind of hop flew. It didn't really like
over
take
your
off.
car.
Yeah, it was like hop flying. Okay. Um, but okay, there's a lot going on in the house right now. But again, somebody, this is like a prepping or cleansing, or somebody could have been in this type of maybe even being cleansed or being something for 4 months. So something could have happened to somebody. I don't know, y'all. Because when I be thinking about like clones and stuff like this, something could have happened to somebody when you was traveling or something like this, and you've been in a, maybe this is what happens with pharaohs or something like this. Okay. Somebody could be in a restorative situation here, but I feel like this man, whoever this man in this dress that tried to take your spot, this person did try to get you sick. That maybe that didn't work, or put you in a man down energy. All right. And then they try to bind you here. Okay. They bound you, put you in jail. Somebody could have even choked somebody with a scarf or a string or something. Okay. And then we have the Hierophant after that. Okay. So I'm feeling like this, somebody is seeing this Queen of Pentacles witch person in reverse as a witch. And somebody also is being seen as a Hierophant. Now, I don't know who this is, okay? Because all these people got dirt. All these people are a part of this scam that they did to rip off the Emperor Empress. So I don't know who this is, that somebody's trying to put over some house or whatever like this, okay? Somebody could also be calling you a witch or me a witch because I had used cards or something like this. But that's the only thing anybody's ever seen me use. Okay, so somebody that don't use cards, or maybe they do. Whatever these people, they so finicky. You cannot trust these people to judge nothing. You could cuss and somebody else could cuss. You could use cards and somebody else use cards. But at the same time, they will choose whoever it is that don't have the authority. Okay, Bob, what are you going? Where are you going? Okay, they're going to choose whoever it is that does not have the proper authority. They're going to choose whoever been compromised, whoever could be bought and paid for. They're not. If you're the real one, more than 9 times out of 10, you done been left behind. Okay, or you feel as though you've been left behind here. Okay. Now, this would be a shame if a father, like if you was raised by Uncle Mordecai or something, and the actual father or something, or somebody that was a feather that was supposed to teach you certain aspects of life. Because even with Esther, she was with her uncle, and they were doing files or something like this. I seen scrolls in her hand and stuff like this. She was learning something. So, like I said, who knows what's going on here? All right. So somebody might have their foot on your house, or they, like I told you somebody got a house in Louisiana. This is in reverse. So somebody could be holding down the fort, or somebody is got they something on somebody's house or something here. Or there's a hierophant energy that seems, this look like a shed. Somebody might live in a shed. Okay. Somebody could have trapped you and said that you made them sick, or you did. Yeah, you made them sick or something like this. And that's why they put you in jail, because you was going around passing something around. And somebody could have been, bluntly flaunting somebody that ain't got, they may be gifted, but they ain't got nothing on you. They could have been flaunting this person in front of you or something. And lo and behold, they either knew the whole time that this person was the one that was making sick, but you the real deal that could beat them. So they said you was doing this and you was not doing this. Or I, whoever this is. All right. But now somebody found out something here. Somebody else, like some people could have gifts that maybe other people can hover over you and see what you're doing. There's a certain group of witches or a certain group of spiritualists that can see stuff. Some people can cloak themselves really well, but somebody might have found a person that can see over what somebody else see. And they actually saying, nope, this is the place right here. So somebody live, this look like a church without no thing on the top. Okay. I don't know. It's making me think about this Wick energy, because when I went to, because my mind be going, y'all. I'm just trying to tell you. And I went to the barber with Taurus the other day or whatever. And me and my daughter was just out in the car waiting or whatever, because we was gonna get something to eat on the way back. And then when he went in, I'm like, damn, it's taking long enough or whatever, like this. And I seen a girl come from the house next door, and she had some food on the plate. And then I seen the girls like really close to his chair and shit while he was getting his hair cut. And I'm like, hold on, let me go up in here real quick. What's going on? Yeah, so I just said, let me just, and he was like, oh, is this your wife? And he was like, yeah, that's my wife or whatever. And the girls was like, oh. And they was just sitting there, and she was like, when I was leaving out, I turned back and I looked at the girls, and then they were like, and I'm like, yeah, hi. And I walked out or whatever. Okay. So, but I don't know. Like I said, I don't know what else attached to that business or whatever, because I seen this little girl in there. Okay. Like I said, somebody could be Muslim or something here. I don't know what this have to do with. But while I was sitting there, I noticed on top of the building they had. I'm seeing that. See, because I'm seeing why I don't have no. This looks like plain. Usually you'll see like a little windmill thing on top of the house or antenna or something. But the thing on the thing said Wick, and it made me think about John Wick. Okay, it made me think about John Wick. It made me think that somebody had to be in my energy for a certain amount of time or something like this. Some energy, and I don't know why I be seeing stuff like this. Like when he went in there, it's almost like when as soon as I seen that thing on the top, I'm like, did a spirit just leave his body because of where we're at? Because I guess that the girl, his so-called sister, owned the house next door to the barbershop that they work at. Okay, but when I seen that thing, it said Wick, and then it went towards the east. Well, it went in another direction, opposite of the front door. It went. It was point. It made me think about the back door. Who? Okay, it's dark in there. I can't see in there. Who's at the back door, or who comes in the back door, or does somebody? You know what I'm saying? Because we like the first people that's getting up in there, right? We the first people pulling up to the place allegedly. And I'm thinking that'd be crazy as hell if this motherfucker was a double agent and he just, when we just came here, he left and went into the forest with somebody, because it looked like lush gardens and forest back behind this place or whatever. There's some houses and shit. And I'm like, that'd be crazy if this nigga just swapped places. Now somebody could have allowed for somebody to see this part of them, this X-Man part of them. Because these people may be like in that movie that I seen, all those people was like bound to that place, but this person maybe never wanted to share it with me. Maybe they felt some kind of way about, maybe they didn't, because I'm hearing somebody thought that you was better than them, but I never knew that I was any different than these people. I never thought that I was the holy one or nothing like this until I started going within, and I was forced to do that by these people's behavior. So just tell me that. Just tell me you think that I'm better than you or something like this, and you need something less than me. Don't try to drag me down. You know what I'm saying? So this could be an energy. It's almost like I could literally see something leap out of somebody and then run out the back door. You understand what I'm saying? Or either somebody helped this person buy that, right? And so this whole house and the house next door to the barbershop and shit like this, it kind of goes one and one. This is how motherfuckers come into a country and organize, right? Because right before that, previously, like 5 minutes before that, we rolled past this little plot of land, and I'm like, that is a nice little plot of land right there. And he was like, no, right there by the airport, it'll be loud or whatever like this. And I'm like, no, that is a cute plot of land right there that's for sale. And I was like, in my mind, I'm like, I just be thinking shit, y'all. Okay, and that's just all. I could see somebody camping there, like a group of people camping there. Like nobody goes to these plots of lands that been sitting there for 10 or 15 years with these fucking signs in front of it talking about for sale. Nobody goes there. Nobody goes there. People could be like camped out or something like this, okay? So somebody could have thought you was a clown, okay? Maybe you won't be able to be a star. These could be star seeds or something as well here. That know the inner workings of the industry and other star seeds and what's allotted to each other and shit like this. All right. But we got the King of Cups here. Somebody seeing the King of Cups as a clown, and then we got the star in reverse here. So this could be a King of Cups clownish energy that's in reverse with his star feminine. Okay. This could be Aquarius. Okay. And these people look foolish or something like this. Okay. Um, could be something like that in Louisiana. Like these could be people that's like passers-by of each other. Or if this is the case, the King of Cups live pretty good, but whoever this Aquarius is may not live very good, or they may put on the Ritz. This could be a it the clown energy as well here. Okay. Also this star could be this King of Cups. That's not the King of Cups. With BR, this is the first initials of my last name. Being in reverse, this could be somebody that was using my identity or acting like they was me. And this could be a whole feminine or masculine energy that is it the clown energy. Okay. Somebody that go around to state or whatever and kidnap children or traffic children. Right. So this Aquarius star energy and this energy here. So I'm hearing, yes, this King of Cups can be an Aquarius. Okay. And this person may accept this man for being who they is, want to wear these dresses. Like this is somebody that be like, she'll never, she hates what I do. But they never express this part of themselves to you. They never talk to you about this part of themselves to see what you would think about it. I don't know what you would think about it. I'm not going to say what I would think about it. But okay, this is two different energies, y'all. This is a male here that wanted to be in a Nine of Cups and reap these benefits that's supposed to be coming to me since 1996. Okay. We also got 69. There's a piece of hair right here in between this card. Oh, no, that's a squiggly thing. Okay. So something about 69 or 96. Um, Whoever this is in reverse since 1996. So maybe they have something on this person and they blackmailed this person to join their little group. So this is something like, say, I didn't know nothing about the underworld. My dad was, say, my dad kept me away from it, or whoever raised me kept me away from it because of the danger. And then say somebody kept you away from something, a secret club or something that you were supposed to be in or running, because they they wanted to run it. Let's just say that somebody stole your birthright or something like this, or your line. They jumped the line of succession, or maybe the royal is in your blood but not their blood, or maybe you're supposed to grow up and be a royal, but your father or your uncle or whoever raised you was not. So they took this opportunity in 1996 to maybe even fake their death, or maybe something happened to this person. Shit. And I'm seeing like misery. Somebody picked them up and started taking care of them and kept them hostage or some girl, some shit like this. Okay. And yeah, they could have dragged your spouse into this or something like this. Okay. And this is a when this person may not even know who they is. I keep hearing, I don't know who I am anymore. This person could have been mind controlled so many times here. Okay, they could have a close connection with God or with somebody that is of God here. And but they've been dealing with this King of Cups feminine masculine energy that's an Aquarius. So these is two different energies. What is this? This is two different energies here. Something about captivity or something like this. A page of wands. Yeah, this person is blocked off from communication right here. So they maybe could have told this person, this is your wife. Deal with it. You just got your bumped your head or something like this. Mm. And they what they really did was block communication with somebody, whoever this is. But this person, this is like Norman wanted to be Norma. This is like what this is reminding me of here. Okay, yeah, this is something about somebody's gifts and giving equally here. When they turned this kingdom in reverse and they took away your world card protection, somebody didn't give you what they were supposed to give you here. They could have even gave some of this money to this witch. Okay. They could have gave some of your abundance or some of your gifts to this witch. Okay. Oh my goodness. And we got the lovers. And then they also attacked somebody could be LGBTQ and them. This King of Cups could be attached to these flowers here. This King of Cups, whether it's a female or a male, they connected to these flowers here. And whoever this is trying to feed you this LGBTQ and them shit. Okay. In order, or they could have said that you was gay, and that's why you couldn't be in this Ten of Pentacles kingdom. Okay. And I feel like this could have been a lie. It's something that's toppling over now. Somebody could have been like, just wait and see. You're gonna see this person. Yeah, because they didn't want a female emperor here. This is somebody that wants you to change to look like a man to be able to sit as the emperor. They don't want somebody to just sit as emperor that look like me. Okay, that look like a woman still. You know, it's like if you saying I'm the man around here, then somebody could be trying to feed you hormones. They could be trying to slowly alter you in your sleep. If they have your eyes covered, meaning you can't see clearly or you can't use all your gifts to pick up all your senses. Somebody could be doing this right now, trying to keep you stuck in one place so that this secret group of nurses or whatever can work on you in your sleep. Somebody could be trying to force some kind of assimilation here. Okay. Force you to be gay, force you to change the way you look on the outside to start transitioning into a boy. People will take you seriously. But we also see Rhaenyra, no. Yeah. I think with the Game of Thrones or whatever like this too coming in that she is this could be this Phoenix energy that stole this opportunity or something, or is trying to act like they're the child or whatever. But I feel like there's a tower for whoever this is. Okay. And there we go with our 9/11 energy right here. Again. Okay. And building 7. It's funny because the sun is over this building 7. And then look, we got this open piece of brain right here, like a neural chip or something was placed in somebody's brain. This could be 6 years. Okay, 7 years, 17, 16 years, something like this. 2016, um, something like that. Okay. But I feel like this is not going to be the end of you saying no and saying these people is going to have to change. It's mandatory. Because again, when this Christ walk into the room, that's why they don't want somebody to feel like you in the room. You understand? It don't matter what these people saying. They don't have no authority. Most of these people is working. When I'm here, I heard the spirit of tearing down with the father. Because if the father was against the child, when they left the child behind, then that means that the child got the right to dismantle everything that the father put in place there if they wanted to and just start over from scratch with rebuilding the whole royal family. Because nobody was legit that was there in the first place. You get what I'm saying? Somebody was just trying to hurry up, stuff people that they feel like they trusted. All their baby mamas, their girlfriends, women that they trusted. And these people could have always kind of side-eyed you this whole time because the father had them in some kind of position where they were straight. Like for somebody, listen, for somebody that's a crooked murderer or somebody that's doing something like this or whatever, that's why I said somebody did something too fast. The money wouldn't necessarily be the thrill for them. Do you understand what I'm saying? We talking about psychopaths. The thrill would be that they can sit in front of thousands of people, make themselves. Do you know what kind of something that this could be fueling? My God. Oh my God. Somebody didn't like the way that Hollywood or something was set up and they wanted to rip that shit down. They wanted to do it themselves and they still doing some of the same stuff that they was doing. But this sacrifice, now these could be other reasons of sacrifice, like just sacrifice for these people when they was talking about the elite could have just been cutting that person off and just acting like they don't exist to sacrifice a child. She's fat. You know, we don't want her. This gonna dirty the image of the family. Just yeah, just make it seem like they don't, or just preserve that. Maybe after I'm dead, then y'all can bring the bitch out. It could be something like that. But what these motherfuckers is really talking about, the people at the bottom that been doing this shit behind under the nose of the royals all this time because they wasn't paying attention because the right royal wasn't in the seat. There's gifts that come with that person that when they in the seat, that's when you can't keep the person over there in the lower something, take the reign from them and then think that everything is going to be okay. Because even when you think it's something else brewing underneath. So these people could have done this. And what was I saying? So somebody would say like, oh yeah, don't bring that person out just yet. Okay, hold on one second. This is disturbing me with they got TV on back there, stuff like this. Okay. So somebody could be like, yeah, don't do that or whatever. Don't bring that person out. But for these people, if they're trying to make people, if they're trying to make YouTube the new Hollywood, and these people actually taking this shit literally, or maybe they suffer from some kind of abuse that they didn't heal from when they were younger, and now they're abusers. This is something on a whole nother level. Because even if a seer like me, that could be a second eye to a God, picks up on the energy and tell these people, and if they got a neurochip too, motherfucker, I know you see it. I know you could go in the database. I know I'm not making up no stuff. I know what I'm saying on here is accurate, whether it's past, present, or future. It matters. It might be the key component missing from a cold case or something from 20 years ago or 30 years ago or something like this, right? Could you imagine sitting there knowing that you just snatch a kid and another seer picks up on your energy, come by your channel, you talking about something, you like, no, bitch, you had something to do with that child. And then like, yeah, I probably did. I'm telling the story about it. And then somebody say, well, probe this person or look in their stuff and see what they got. It could be hijacked or something like this where they're not storing that type of information. And they know that they just did this and they just right there in front of people just getting away with it. Somebody, if the drug is doing that, harming people, raping people, killing people, kidnapping kids, swapping kids around the country and stuff, if that's a high for somebody, every time they do this, they get a high or something. It ain't even about the money. This person don't even have to have that much money in their pocket. These is people that will take crumbs. Either they getting paid to act like they broke and they could be going home to a mansion. You know, just like these people that's sitting outside Walmart and shit. Okay? This person could be trying to they come on, do a couple live videos, sit up in there. That could be their office where they supposed to come put some gloves with the holes in it, with the fingers cut out, like the bum lady on look who's talking, but with Macaulay Culkin, what is it, y'all? Lost in New York, Home Alone. So this could be yeah, somebody also could have knew you was home without somebody that can help you fight off these spirits, and they were using this as some type of opportunity. But somebody could be getting paid to just every day put on bummy clothes and come do videos in front of y'all and say, oh, I'm living outside this tent, y'all don't know what it's like. And then from 3 to 5 they just come do videos, or you got to spend 3 hours a day in there. I don't give a fuck if you go at night, you go in the daytime, you go in the afternoon, but you got to go in there and you gotta act like this is where you live and just do your videos like you struggling. This is gonna get you some growth here. You see, somebody just, yeah. But in reality, these hoes is really It the Clown studies that are studying how to go around the land and do this. But Queen Elizabeth is dead now, allegedly. What they did probably here is try to remove me from records here, okay? What I'm saying is, even if they had me marked as the queen, but the lesser queen or the secret queen or the hidden queen, people could have been doing these things around me, these women that were connected to this father that wanted to reign with this father without me. That's why I feel like there was something so tricky about Rhaenyra's It was kind of like, is that her daddy? Is it not? Why he think that she the apple of his eye, but not, or something. But this could be also telling the story of who somebody actually the fuck was. And if I was left behind, why would it matter to me? God must be telling me something. Because if they find these people and reprogram and turn off their humanity, they're using them for something, under something, underground something. Just like a witch or warlock lady that got a militant, almost like China and Russia combined, of niggas in the country that's doing this shit here. And that's why all them little kids be missing. You hear me? Somebody could have left me to save my life. I don't know, behind. But could you imagine these people sitting here coming in front of you on this screen? That's why I said just be careful who you tie yourself to by subscribing to their channel. I'm not just sitting here because I'm lazy and I just want to watch this shit. I have to get a bit. Sometimes I can't stop something until I get a better understanding of it. So I'm recognizing, even when I was back watching whatever, I go through my little things where will sit there and rather watch people do crafts because my mind is also thinking about other shit at the same time instead of me doing it myself. You know, I haven't felt settled. I just noticed if I slow down, I haven't felt settled in or at home in a long time, where I'm comfortable enough to just be me and just create freely, right? No children, no nothing, just me doing my thing. But what I'm seeing though is that this could be something that's so corrupt to the core, it has to get let down. It has to. Now, this star Aquarius could have been playing my part in something, but this is not me, okay? So this person could be getting the bare minimum and still be doing this shit. That's why I say it, because the fulfillment is the fact that they're able to do whatever this is and get away or escape death. You get it? You get what I'm saying? And there's that guillotine that my dad built in his room. Because even I'm thinking that ladder, something about the ladder I'm hearing too, that somebody has been like, they've been doing like this Game Boy experiment on a father and a child. This could be like a Sekhmet and her father when she got pissed because they was making a mockery. This could be God and the son, or a living God energy and another energy that's connected to them. But it also made me think about the night. Something that's making me go back to the night when I think my dad was about to be splitting up with his so-called wife. And see, because I'm hearing, and when he get on, he leave your ass for a white girl. Because my dad dated mostly black women throughout the life that I seen him with. And then he ended up with a so-called Caucasian woman, okay? And actually, she got him to marry him and take her kids out and shit like this and leave me just chilling by myself or hanging out with boys, shit like this, with, like in my teens or whatever. But I felt like it was a spell. I knew something, right? So like I said, if my friend lived behind me, it's almost like, and we talking about this ladder, like when I met her, I was already into like Lion King. I was already collecting Lion King stuff, Lion King jewelry. And then all of a sudden she became into Lion King. So I don't know what this is. This is something that was already like somebody was watching us and already like, yeah, we'll just take that one and turn it into the queen and we'll just leave this one behind. It's like somebody was already, some villainous something was behind the scenes already, or some spoiled brat energy. Something is telling me that at that point already, my Taurus could have already been the first one that I actually initially consummated with, could have already been taken and took that juice with this person and started to feed another person. Could be this best friend, could be a sister or something like this, but they had already possibly taken that person out and started using him as a secondary fountain, but it's not the original. So these people could possibly get sick or something like this, or they could go mentally ill, or they might want to be a girl now, or they went through a hard life when in this under whatever this is that they, this underbelly of this ship, this slave ship. But with this guillotine showing up here, this is saying somebody got to get cut off. It's a tower moment for these people in Louisiana. This could be a whole family unit that stole my money back in 1996 and moved to Louisiana. girlfriends, community members, people that already plotted this shit a long time ago, whatever this is. But the secondary thing is making me think about when was the last time I seen that guillotine. And I think it was the night that my dad was supposed to have. They were supposed to be broke up, and he was back. I was staying at our big house, right, by myself, and he was basically spending the night over there all the time. Um, and I remember because he came back that night or whatever, and he spent the night or whatever. Or he stayed there, but like all night. The first night, I think she was knocking on the door all night, kicking and banging on the door, but he refused to go to the door. And I'm like, this bitch. I knew this was gonna be trouble. Like so somebody sending. I knew you were in trouble when you walked in, but I'm thinking, bitch, I knew you was trouble when you walked in. But I was happy. I was like, just don't answer the phone for the bitch. I don't care. I'll just listen to the pounding. Because if you open up that door, I'm about to be pissed off. Because I think I wanted it over. I knew something bad was about this whole thing. Okay. Um, but it's making me think about my ripped jeans when her daughter stole all my jeans. They spent the night one weekend when I was over my friend them house. And they never really spent the night at our house. He used to always go there. And her daughter ended up stealing a whole bunch of my jeans, or she was snooping around in my room or something. I was pissed. And then I think she had cut some of them up in the shorts and shit. By the time I got them back, I was pissed. All right. So I feel like that was symbolic to somebody did something to my jeans, or can I get into them jeans? It's something. Do you understand? There's something about the genes effect of some kind of gene or gene. Somebody's name could be Gene, or Genie or something like this. Okay. Um, yeah, but I think the second night, then she was knocking at the door, but then I heard something loud on the side of the house or whatever. I heard something loud on the side of the house, and then I went to go check or something, but I don't know exactly. I'm not clear exactly what happened here. Not clear. Um, but I remember going, looking. I don't know if this is a dream, a vision, or I actually did this. And I remember opening the door or something, or trying to open the door, or looking in there, but it looked dark, and there was something about the window. It's almost like I could see this person creeping up through the window, but I don't really think that I witnessed her going through the window. This could be a memory that was trying to, of somebody could have been trying to send me to the from the other side of what actually happened that night. Because I kind of, if I go back to it, I'm trying to think like, damn, it's sometimes where I feel like I seen somebody coming up in the window, and my dad was like, it's okay or something like this. Go back to bed or whatever. And then later on I came back and I seen two people look like they was sleeping in bed, but it was dark. I couldn't really see. But that would make no sense. You understand what I'm saying? If you shit, because he could have been nervous or scared or something and seen some shit. I don't know. I just know that something abruptly happened while he was not answering the door. And that, if I even think 6 years later, 3 years later, he was collecting samples of his urine to see if he was getting poisoned. So I don't know what this man, I don't know what this father could have been going through throughout that time. I know he was trying to find a way to put something in my name or something. He wanted to meet me one afternoon to go talk about, what he has, you know, um, about the stuff, okay, like if something was to happen to him with lawyer's office and all this other stuff, but something big happened with one of my children or something, and it abruptly, I had to call him and say, hey, I'm not gonna be able to make it. And normally I never had to cancel on my dad before. If I'm even a little late, I'm there, okay. And so it's just bringing me back to all these instances here. All right. Because this is the coat rack that he made for his room here, okay, that he crafted up and had in his room. But we got this guillotine energy here. I don't know. It's also like a tower moment, but it's also on these swords that's on the wall. Because why this father, or this somebody could be different, like me, was in this kind of state here. It's almost like these people up here need to be checked. These people that he held higher than me. This could be this Pam, this other Pam, this Sherry, and this Gail. This could be his four swords, because I call these the sword and stones here. So these could be four women that he really cared about, okay, and throughout his life that I would remember. All right. And then I'm guessing it's these four swords that was keeping me in some type of imprisonment. These is the people that need to get checked. These is the people that you don't want to deal with, or something like this, or they need to be checked. It's almost like that kind of energy here. Um, like somebody could feel bad because somebody could be like, oh yeah, as soon as you gone, we gonna make sure we tell her. But I was just wondering, okay, then I said my friend started compete. It seemed like she started competing with me buying Simba stuff and Lion King stuff when she don't even watch TV. I'm thinking like, what is this? So somebody could have already I could have been around somebody that was kind of like a lunatic and I didn't know. I don't know what the fuck this is. Okay, I really don't. You know, people could have kept you disconnected. So if these people, as these people were crossing over and coming as a hierophant to ask you or ask me something, like what really happened to me. You see what I'm saying? You would not even hear these people, and this is a process that is supposed to be a pure process or something here. So the thing that the father could have did was just I'm hearing that they could have even took a piece of this father's brain and put it in somebody else. That's why it's a certain famous Gemini that remind me a little bit of this father, but I know that my father don't look like that, but this looked like the husband. Actually, this Gemini looked like the husband of my friend, my play sister, Sophia. This Gemini looked like him, but it seemed like this Gemini carries the energy of my dad. So this say that there's these women that were surrounded by this father, they all had a special thing. One, like the Parhams would be witches that know how to do sex magic. Okay, the Olsons could be people that worked in the underworld or something, or in the mountains. They know how to heal a motherfucker, you know, with something that they can't get straight to the hospital real quick with. You know what I'm saying? And somebody could have came up with some type of formula for something. You know, the Brenda's got a baby person. You know, they could have lied on these documents about this baby or whatever like this, and that person may not even be a sibling. But this is the Islam link, that the Nation of Islam link, that Islam, I don't know, Ilion, Aslan. What's the damn girl name? What is her name? Epstein's wife. Because I was about to go in on her, and somebody said, wait until I leave. Wait until I'm gone. Okay? So I don't know. This could be somebody with this name, Isling, something like this. Somebody's name is something like that. Okay. Um, Yeah, but they've been keeping me away for the past probably 8 or 3 years so they can turn the royal family into Islam or something. It's something happening. Like these people have, you know, like my dad could have been Islam the whole life, but he had to show me God, because I would say, "What you mean Islam? What the fuck is you talking about?" You see what I'm saying? So or this somebody was doing something. Okay, let's just say, but we know that people was messing with people's brain here. Okay. And we got womb in reverse. Somebody from Arkansas or San or Sass or something here. Um, you could find out that you were raised around star seeds or transgenders here. Okay. And something about somebody's womb, the natural state, something is not natural in Arkansas right now. And somebody, something is very abnormal, and somebody in Arkansas have something to do with somebody's womb being in reverse. Okay. Um, but there's a tower coming to someone. Name start with a O. Okay. That could be from Arkansas. Okay. Um, so right then and there, like I said, if when I was little, if they hit me in my forehead to disconnect something where I can't see spirits, I can only sense them or hear them or know something is off when something is off. It sharpened my skills in other ways. But actually, these people can actually probably see shit with their eyes. Do you see what I'm saying? Okay. Some of these, this could be a place where demons or other people that can see from both sides because they're demons or because they're witches or warlocks or something else. Somebody could have been the only God energy left there. Okay. This then these people would have had full control over me, especially in the sleep realm. Since I would be used to demonic activity around me without it penetrating me fully and turning me demonic. You get what I'm saying? But everybody might not have that gene. Everybody might not have that. I'm also hearing that with my cousin Jermaine, because I was looking up my name online and I seen where they try to say I lived at the same house with this his son. They try to say I lived at the same house or something with this Jermaine's son. And I'm like, I never lived at the same house with this person. And it wasn't, I know my dad let them rent out the Metropolitan house, but I wasn't living there at that time. This was a house that was in North Chicago where there's a feminine energy. I think an older aunt that I really wasn't a second kin aunt or something like this that I really wasn't familiar with that lived in a small house, where my grandma house is. But I feel like there's some triangular something here because the family had to live with another older aunt that passed away. There was an older lady, and him and his family had to live there. And then I think they moved into another place, and then they moved into my dad's place. So something is telling me that something could have happened. A tower moment could have happened here at this house at that time here. Maybe when this cousin rented it out. But whatever this is didn't lead to death. This could have just, this people just didn't want somebody to be the female emperor. Okay. And they could have did something here. I don't know. They could have did something like, yeah, they didn't want somebody to be protected either. They could have preserved this man. Shit, somebody could be laying up in some type of kidnapping position where they're just being sucked of their energy. They could be in somebody's basement, tapped up or tied up. Because I'm seeing death in reverse. So 13 years ago, so maybe the person didn't die. Because I swear, y'all, I've been trying to think back to like 10 years ago, 20 years ago. What would these people look like? Because I haven't been really kicking it with family and stuff like that. What would these people look like? What did this person look back like at this time? Damn, is it my fault? Did this happen after I had that party for my grandma at my dad's house? He let me, because he always was really open like that, right? And I asked him, I'm like, my mom's coming up and my grandma's birthday. Can I just, if ain't nobody living in the Metropolitan house, can I just have a party or whatever? And he was kind of hesitating a little bit, but then he was like, yeah. And the party was nice and everything. But who knew? This could have been an inviting for these energies to come into this house. You see what I'm saying? This is how entities attach it. That's why I never knew why I don't like nobody at my fucking house. I don't like nobody at my house. If we it's a girl night and you picking me up, I'll meet you outside. If you need to come pick something, girl, hold on, here I come. I'll be outside to get it. I always liked my nest with my daughters in it, just the way it is. If I went out, I left them with their daddy. Who knows? Now you have to look at the fact of who your person is and what's attached to them. I just never liked people at my house. I just don't like it. I just never did. So that could have been something that was instilled in me, but it probably didn't protect me fully. You see? Okay. And if you live with somebody else, you don't know who they didn't let in your house. Okay. So there's some crafty counsel that happened behind the scenes here. Okay, about something here. Okay, because I am not allowing any of these people. I would not allow any of these people to sit in high court. They could not come back from this. They could be involved, but they would not be able to be in high court. So people say, you stupid, you almost made it through the gate. There's already an ascension or something that already occurred. No, I like people to know exactly what I'm about to say right here now. I don't need to trick you or maneuver or sneak into nothing because, like I said, these people ain't calling no shots for real. They're not calling no shots for real. If you could have lived 16 or 10 years and you let another bitch sit up in my spot and get treated some kind of way, pampered, while I was sitting here struggling or something like this with nothing, you could not be in high court. I'm not playing around with what I said here. God ain't gonna give me something, and I'm looking at heathens for them to tell me. Could you imagine? I'm looking at heathens for them to tell me. Even this shit that come on when I'm listening to Pandora, I know what these things are doing. It's kind of like sharpening my sword, like I said. I know. I know when that one person that might be on the up and up comes through and send a message. And I know the rest of the day and the rest of all this shit, it be these people trying to get me to knock people out the way that's going to actually be helpful for me. But God always ends up changing it around or something like this. God be handling the part where I can't see. Okay. Where these energies could be a little bit more tricky or something like this. Okay. I already said these people would. It says in the Bible, if these people run ahead of Christ, they're going to be slain. You better be glad that you might just end up in one of them private prisons or something, that you're not going to be slain. But what you're not going to do is continue to sit on the throne. You're not going to sit in high court. I just told you what I said. You're not sitting in high court. You cannot be trusted. Like I said, the point of me telling you that there's a chance that this Janice Unpacked is really Kanika Jenkins is to show you what kind of fucking person have to be to sit there and do a scam like that and have all those people all worried and distracted and on this case and looking on, and here you go, ain't even really dead. It was a scam. Or here you go, ripping off other people or something like this. The point for me to show you that is not to embarrass this is to let you know now we can't believe anything else that come out this bitch mouth. Even if it was just, and we know that dead men, they can see things, but when it comes to the knowledge base, you took my knowledge base. You can see old things. Dead people only see what they want to see. That's why some people talk about is the things that they can get out of the earth. They don't talk about really familial things and how to build. So a masculine energy might like that a little bit more. Hey, to each his own. I know about these minerals too. I started that shit too. Finding these sites or whatever with these overlaying spirits hovering over them because I have a second sight. So do you understand what I'm saying? You would have had, if this person was really, and if this person is a zombie and was really dead and brought back to life, and they just changed her appearance a little bit, then you needed my knowledge. This is knowledge that you could not obtain. You would know a lot about the underworld. You would know about a lot about these other things. Okay, maybe even the minerals in the earth, because this is all these people is worried about. But you would not have the care to be a queen and go on to be a nurturing person that would nurture your and heal and cleanse your garden or your lands. First of all, it's not yours. I have more higher ranking. It's more the blood. It's my ancestors that blood been here longer than yours. That's in this motherfucking soil. That done fought with everybody else that came here. Do you understand what I'm saying? It's real still. Okay. So, like I said, the point is to say either these people are scammers or we looking at real life dead people that's bold enough to put together that big ass case and have all these people looking at that case inch by inch, hours and hours. I got videos on here that got like 200,000 fucking views on it with the Kanika Jenkins case. You understand what I'm saying? And have all that time, we all to sit there look at it, and then this person become one of the most popular people in the so-called black community right at the time when I was ascending. Okay. Start become the most popular person in the community, and we see her go from just a regular bitch with dry skin and brown wigs to something fabulous like I always was already. Do you understand what I'm saying? And then now I'm dwindling down, or somebody wants me to dwindle down and be somebody that look all dried up or plain Jane. So you just gonna suck the whole everything out of me and put it in another bitch when you could have had me. Why not me? Because there's nothing wrong with me. It's because you're guilty. Okay? So the point about that is to show you Christ is not coming here to talk about what everybody else is fucking talking about. With no propaganda or no nothing. It's gonna be something that's gonna blow your fucking top off if you got eyes to see. If you got eyes to see, and I'm not taking no second nothing to no motherfucking body, especially not no fucking zombie or no fucking scam artist. It's either one of the, or we're seeing how they're bringing people back to life and not burying them. They're not burying their dead properly, and they're trying to raise them up to be not a people that's going to rule over regular people, and it's going to be unbearable for you, right? Or we're talking about a scam artist. So if I'm telling you this a copycat or something like this, is more 9 times out of 10 that this could be true, that this is a scam artist here. Okay? It's something like this. At some point in time, this person, and we just got the song Friend. At some point in time, somebody did something fucked up to you. What's fucked up is if you see me in concern and you see me like, damn, what's going on? I'm trying to figure this out, or I want to help, or I want to put in work. If this is my case or something, if I was dead or alive, motherfucker, I want to be a part of figuring out what happened or something. Why do you want to be the one to take the torch into the victory or something like this when I can do it just well if I had all my pieces? Do you understand what I'm saying? This is like, who is it, the Tin Man or something like this? Or somebody that got their pieces. It kind of give me all of them, the scarecrow, because they just wanted you to, somebody to be sitting there and scare you. Oh, the holy smoke of God is coming. They wanted me to either be that, right? Or they wanted me to be somebody so scared and fearful that I'm like, ooh, I don't want to go outside, like the cowardly lion, or they just wanted somebody to be like, the Tin Man or something, like, I don't know what to do next. Oh, wait, just I need a little bit of oil before I can go. But I feel when God restored me or made me new, he already gave me everything. These people took it away and I want it back. It's going to be havoc. It's going to be havoc until it comes back. Okay? And this is what these people should know. This is what's going to be revealed here. Okay? Full moon energy in reverse. There's a Cancer involved here. This could be this Tekashi 6ix9ine energy. Yeah, we got the Chariot here. Okay, this could be somebody that's handicapped or somebody is trying to make debilitate you and make it so you can't make no moves in your life. Okay, so they can send these 5 of Wands feminine energies in to beat on you or something like this. Now, could you imagine? Could you imagine for a second? Yeah, but they call him false judgment on this because somebody said let him, let him. Somebody was doing science experiments or having somebody have access to somebody every month. Also, safe to flush down a toilet is one of these women have decapitated or they have made somebody like this by taking your womb. So somebody might be recently having a baby. Okay, they're trying to have a baby, and this bitch got your womb in her stomach right now. And they gave you somebody else's womb, so they could have swapped my womb with somebody that has a disorder in their family. Okay, so your seed could be what's sought after. My seed could be what's sought after. But this person's seed could have, they could be in fear of having a baby because they have a defect in there, like a wolf man syndrome, where the baby will be covered with hair, or elephant man syndrome or something. So somebody wanted to take my womb and give it to this person and then have my womb produce something that would be safe to flush down the toilet. Okay, this is what happened here. Okay, but it's an order that they bring whatever the fuck this is back. Okay, and we got the white lion and the black lion on these wheels here, so they might even have this person still attached to your energy so they can still pretend like they are you or me, or that they are a lion and they're not. Okay, they're lying, but they're not a lion. They may be a part of the lion's family, okay, or Thomas family, but they're not a lion of Judah. They're not the royal, okay? So I'm not concerned about what these people want to do with the music industry. I'm talking about a lion of a royal astute. What from what I'm hearing is 20 years judge. They could have did something with the royal family 20 years ago. So this could be even where Matthew is like, we found somebody. We found somebody that can take over your throne. Okay. Somebody could have made the judgment to, I told you, vacate Buckingham Palace and just stay here and play kings and queens under the earth or something like this because of some shame that was brought, or somebody blackmailed the family or something with that belt around it. But I'm hearing, I was reading in Solomon where he was like, oh, my beautiful, whatever, she's as beautiful as she was the day that she was born. So again, something could have happened at 19 where somebody had to revive you or they did a soft kill on you, and now it's 20 years later or something. And somebody said that you were as beautiful as whatever, but maybe you remember something now. Okay, and you remember something now, and they're afraid of what you know, and so they could have said you was something that's safe to be flushed down the toilet. Okay, or maybe somebody stuck around you until they were able to take your womb, debilitate you, and then flush you out. Okay, but when they met you, somebody was saying you so beautiful and vibrant, and oh my God, and everything like this. They might have got they feel in spiritually laying with you. Okay, and then they could have moved on here. This could be somebody that is a demon, or somebody that is a bot or something else, or artificial intelligence, that they feel more comfortable with this other person that was brought back to the from the dead and made into an artificial. So this could be Friday Night Freddy trying to take over the royal family. Okay, this is just what this is. Okay, but somebody that made a false judgment. Somebody is not handicapped. Okay. And now it's time for these people to be flushed because they made and determined that you were after they siphoned everything from you or me. And so now it's official that they can be flushed down. You don't have to feel. God is telling me I don't have to feel. Even if I had a 7-year old, I don't have to feel bad about none of this. That whatever this is can be replaced. This could be why they're trying to work so hard on somebody's womb here, because that can't be replaced. How God made me that day or whatever like this. If somebody was to take my womb and use it for research, or take my womb and give it to another woman or something, yes, somebody can try to give me somebody else's, but I don't want that one. I want the one that have what I have and me in it. I want to produce seed that look like me if I have to start all over again. You understand? I don't want that's traumatizing if you really think about it. To find out that you've been birthing somebody else, and you also still maybe even attached to these children, and you wasting your time right here trying to hold on to a family that maybe they secretly inside don't even like you, because somebody is saying something with their mouth, but they don't feel it in their heart. There's no way that I would let any of these people walk before me to go and sit on my throne or have some type of authority in any situation or case. You would have to explain to me why you over there talking to me or talking to other people about something that has something to do with me, and I'm not in on the workings of whatever this is. You would have to tell me that first. And if you can't tell me that, then that is a problem here. Okay. Okay. If you can't tell me that, and these people are going to remove whatever this shit is that they do have here on me so that you can still be sufficed because you've been cut off. So your technology is not going to be able to keep you linked in here. You're going to have to pay for that. You're going to have to pay for that. You're going to have to pay for that. Every minute cost. Okay. Every minute, every fucking minute cost. Every minute that you've used up until now, since you want to keep fucking playing, every minute cost to the point where you ain't gonna have shit. It to put up to the point where motherfuckers is gonna come through your little makeshift villages that you created and scoop everything up out of there, and you gonna have to get in the mud and get it out yourself, like how the fuck I had to. When there's millions of people or thousands of people that know exactly what happened to me, that's sitting behind the scenes trying to hope that I can not get it together, or they want to see how far I got so you can keep playing fucking games. And so, that's what I'm saying. It's something like that, okay? You cannot have anything that belongs to me. I don't nobody else has access to me. I don't care if I was married. I don't care when it was. I don't care if it's still in or still not in. It's separate accounts. Sole proprietorship. You don't have no authority. You don't have no medical authority. You don't have there will be a medical emancipation first of all. It's already been written. It's already been said. So somebody did this shit afterwards, okay? And you're gonna have to pay for that. Okay, you're gonna have to pay for that. Somebody gonna have to pay for all them eggs that got destroyed when Karmic Ending 1010 and them burned down that place. It's a couple other tarot readers with burnt hands lately. Okay, and these bitches could have went and did a fire or something like this. So this is what I mean. These people that's responsible for damaging them seeds or whatever, each one could be worth millions or at least thousands of dollars. Okay, these people, okay? So, or I think that one of Russia's plants got hit, but they could be trying to fool us with who it is, okay? Because Putin could be dead too, okay? Yeah, these people going to jail, okay? It's like paddy wagon full of bitches going to jail. You see what I'm saying? Some female wanted to try to push you or force you. This is like I said, these are psychopaths that have access to people's inside energy. You can't do that. You're not about to turn me into something that people think that they can just seize, bitch. Cease that. Cease your death. Cease that. Okay? Cease your face going into the fire. Cease that. Yeah, because somebody is about to have this whole world in their hands. Even if you got some little kookabug Bantu knots or something like this. Somebody can't tell somebody something. We got the red sun here and we got strength, America. So these other people cannot tell you something. So there's daughters of other tribes that are lesser, or Israelites that are not the originals. Or there's other women from other nations or something that are trying to exert their authority, or other religions or whatever, over America and her one nation under God energy. And this, well, I said these people could be put to rest or whatever this is. Okay. You're going to be out of there. Okay. Like I said, anybody that think that I'm going to be waiting about what I'm talking about, it's just not happening here. This whole family members, all these people, whatever my dad brought in is coming out. Unless they fighting tooth and nail for me. Them motherfuckers got to go. Somebody could have tried to keep two of something here. There could be two wands. That could be the two twin towers or two wands that belong to someone. The two wands are in the upright. This could be a secret. This may not even be the same wands. This may not even be the same wands or something like this, okay? But it's a secret is what I'm hearing, okay? Yeah, we got a King of Wands devil energy, and then we have this all eyes on me energy. Now, this is just the energy. This ain't talking about Pac or nothing like this. This is just an energy of when you're in this energy, you're this yellow sun energy, and all these people is looking at you all day. So like what I told you, the eagle eyes, they could be the eyes of the eagle right here. That could have been closed, okay? Maybe they was waiting for you to realize a certain something about this. And then we got the King of Wands devil energy here, okay? This person is covering this woman or something like this as she realizes something here, but there is something else going on here. All right. This person is still hooked up to this. I'm hearing the girl in the mirror, but this hermit energy, this is just this Virgo energy. That's not me. Somebody got somebody really thinking that this is somebody doing something wicked. I feel like this is this Virgo energy. It could even be in this unique energy. Somebody is copycatting somebody. Okay. This is the only one you need to worry about. Even if it's one over there or doing something there, this is the one you need to worry about. So we got the Seven of Swords here. Whoever this person is using these eyes to be sneaky. Now, let's see what kind of sneaky they've been. Okay. Yeah, this could be some older emperor or father. I don't know. This person could be in the upright. Okay. And this, okay. And the Queen of Cups energy. I don't know what these people is doing. They could be trying to steal something from you. Keeping a poker face or something like this. These two people are sleeping together. This could be an older man that you're supposed to be sleeping with. Okay. These people don't want to see death. So they could be trying to feed you something here. Okay. Something about a heartbreak here. They don't want to see death. Okay. But there's something that they did with these for 9 years or with these potions or something like this. It's something that they did with these potions that cannot be. Yeah. Somebody have to use proper authority on these people. You can't let these people get away with this. You can't let these people get away with whatever this is because everybody else is going to think that's wrong. These people they were the ringleaders or you can't let them get away with whatever this is. Yeah, this is time to fight for your right to party. Magic, okay? All right? So you cannot let these two get away with this or whatever this is here. Yeah, you'll be happier with a group of friends that see things your way or with some type of tribe or something like this. This is something like this, okay? You will be happier with this here, okay? Yeah, because these people wanted you to be in a reverse. They didn't want to see you sparkle or shine or something like this, okay? All right. This could be a somebody's trying to act like they're your daughter, but I just don't think that they are. I don't think so. This person somebody is lying. Yeah, you're not victorious at this. Somebody just said, "Hey, ma." Somebody is not somebody's child. Somebody is not somebody's child. I'm sorry. Jar magic is in reverse for some reason. Somebody is not somebody's child. Somebody is not somebody's child. And what I mean by that is somebody could have been splicing something in a lab or something. I'm not responsible for that. That don't have no ties to nothing that belonged to me because they could have wanted to end me or have me sit there and watch somebody else in my victory by cloning someone. We're talking about what I'm responsible for. What the children that came through my hands, they're not even my responsibility because I was probably tricked with those children too. So, it's something like this. I don't know what this is, but I can't be accountable for whatever that is here. Because even if this was an activist, rebellious child, I feel like these children, it's a snake on her shirt. Now, these children, if they're wild and reckless like this, these people have been in your house, stole little trinkets out of your house, let other people in your house and play in your house and stuff like this, but they have not come to give you no information. That don't sound right to me. That don't sound right to me. Who's telling you that you can't? Who told you can't? So this could be like Planet of the Apes, like a group of people that is something like this. Who told you can't? Who told you you could come in my house and sneak around and fuck my husband in the middle of the night or when I go out of town? Or you could be an incubus, succubus energy riding into the night on my husband or on my children that live with me, but you couldn't bring me no information to free me or something that I can see. No, that don't make no sense to me. Somebody is about to be, yeah, and it's not even about the man. People can try to keep making it about the man. I have bigger fish to fry. I'm actually somebody that's higher than these people. I don't have to cry about these people leaving my life, especially if they're not providing any intel or anything. I don't even care if they were serenading me or kissing my ass. It would not matter. You understand what I'm saying? Somebody wanted to leave you pregnant and working at a farm or doing some brutal work or something like this. All right. Yeah, that's not going to happen. Yeah, this is the eye that matters here. This is why everybody want a part of it. Okay, there could be a Queen of Swords older woman that's pissed off. She could be trying to do something, penetrate your pearl. This grandmother or something could have cut you. Or this could be like a another cultural woman that does genital mutilation here. They could also be doing something to your eye, holding on to your third eye. They could have did some kind of work to hold on to your third eye. Now, I know it sounds like when I'm on this channel, I'm a professional with this shit, but that's how quick I learn. And I don't like to use the same terminology everybody else is using. I make my own way. I get my shit out the mud. That's just how I do it. So, I don't like nobody else saying that they had to do this for me. No. Only time you had to do something like that for me is when I wasn't aware of what it was that was supposed to be being done. Because I like to be the first. I like to be in the front line of what I'm doing. You're not going to put me in the front line to be shot at and I can't defend myself. No, but I like to be the lead steam leader. I like to steamroll ahead with things that have something to do with my name on it. You hear me? So somebody could be trying to show me this portion of this inheritance, this Allegra energy after they done robbed Versace and Donald Trump of everything secretly, so I can give up another throne somewhere. Okay? This could be what somebody is doing here. We got Page of Wands energy here. Okay? I don't know. There could be a little girl here somewhere that's protected here. Or maybe they not if they're with these same fucking people. Listen, I'm telling you right now, when I get set, it's hard, man. Because there's shit that I should be able to call the shots on right now, and it should be able to happen. But these people is just going to, if I say something like, oh, I want my children or something like this, they're just going to be able to take them to another location. They will be in danger there or something. I don't like what these people is doing here. Okay. Ace of Pentacles energy in reverse. Okay. Somebody don't want you to look like you have a lot of money or something like this to take care of this child. But this is a grandmother that want to start all over and do the same abusive thing that they did to you. To this child, and I said no. Somebody about to be sad about this. You motherfuckers about to die, bitch. Like I said, I don't play about my kids, man. But how could I know? How could I know?